Tre Bugg, thanks for taking the time. Let's talk what it was like being a football player and not playing with your team this past season. Just what kind of things went through your mind? How did you handle that?
All right, it was really hard, especially at first. So I decided to leave so I could play the spring and fall semester, and then I think like 2 weeks into being home, they said that we were gonna have a season. Definitely hurt to not be able to play with my guys I've been playing with since freshman year. But I was able to take a step back and watch from the sideline and watch from home and sit on my couch and watch them, and it was tough for sure. But it just showed how much I just like loved the guys. I was going crazy for them every time they made a play, every time something well happened. Definitely tough not to play with them, but definitely glad I got to see them go through their senior season.
What did it do for you as far as wanting to come back is concerned? Did it give you a bigger hunger?
All right, talk about motivation. That was the biggest. It was very humbling to know that my team just went out and played without me, and that's how it felt when I was at home. Um, Motivation. That's what it was. Just having to sit out a full year, a full calendar year from football, and it was definitely motivating. Definitely gave me a little bit of an edge while I was at home training.
Falcon fans have seen you make plays over the years, or when the last season you had was a tremendous season. I mean, it's been so long.
Mhm.
What have you been doing in the meantime to stay in football shape?
Oh, so one of my biggest things that I really wanted to improve on the turnback was my size. So I've gained 20 pounds already. Still trying to gain a little bit more just so I could play a little bit heavier than I have before. Yeah, I mean, I've been studying football a lot. I went with a trainer back home. His name's Preston Hale. Definitely helped me look more into route combinations, what stems mean, and everything regarding that aspect of football. And I've been studying more offense lately rather than defense because defense is all just like reaction to what the offense does. So if you can know what they're going to do beforehand, and that's something that Coach Cox has helped me with a lot, is just recognizing route concepts before they even happen.
I think you were the top interception returner. Will be maybe.
Yes, sir.
You had three last time you played. Is there more of a hunger? I mean, tell me a little bit about that. Or do you say that ball's mine when you sit in the air?
Right. So one of the things I really took away from my junior year in 2019 with the 3 interceptions was I could have had 6, but I was either a step behind or I was making the wrong read or I just was just a little slow to get there. So I mean, having 3 interceptions is cool. Being the returning interception leader on the team is definitely something that I'm proud of. But when it comes down to it, I know I could have made more, and that's what I'm gonna make them. I'm gonna make every single one of them this next year.
When people do look back at the 2019 season, they see the defense on that team and they say, "Wow, so many stars, so many plays being made." How do you keep that momentum, though it's been so long since a lot of those key players have played?
Right. So for me, JJ Lakota, and Demonte Meeks, we all took the turn back. So we're all coming back. We were starting Will, starting DN, starting Bandit, starting corner. So we still have some key components from that year, well, and what made us so great. And another thing that made us great is next man up mentality. So with those spots that were vacated, this past season gave the younger guys a lot of time to mature and get the real live reps in. And it was very exciting to watch them play during spring ball.
You missed the 6 games in the fall, but you have now spring ball behind you. What was it like first day back spring ball? And just tell me what it was like.
All right. So it was competitive. It was very competitive because I took the turn back and I was a starter when I left. And I came back and there were 3 other corners that had started that year. And I just had to come in and come ready to go because it was live bullets day one. Behind on checks that they made, they were talking about like it was nothing, and I was just sitting in the back like I didn't know what they were talking about. But after those first couple practices and we got adjusted, it was really fast. Our spring ball was really fast this year.
Do you feel like now, I mean, despite all this craziness that happened with COVID, no season, now season, you guys stepped out. Do you feel like this group can come together and be maybe one of the best teams this place has ever seen?
That's the plan. That's our goal. Get better every day. Take a step in the right direction every day. So that's what we've been. That's what the seniors have been preaching to the younger guys. Just continuing the culture that in the weight room that Coach Getty's been facilitating for who knows how long. He's been here longer than than I can remember. I remember he was here when I got recruited here, and I don't think he plans on leaving anytime soon. So just with all the help with the guys in the weight room, because that's what we're doing right now. We're getting stronger, faster, just getting everything we can in order to have a successful season.
Final question for you. I know when you chose to come to the academy, you knew it was more than football. There's a life, after football here in the Air Force. Tell me, did you gain more of an appreciation for this place itself when you were able to step away from it for a little bit?
100%. So they keep us very busy here. I'm sure a lot of people know that they keep us very busy here. And when I went home, and all I had to do was work out and eat, it's really boring. It was really boring at times. Definitely gained an appreciation for the school and everything that it's been able to teach me, not only as a future officer, but also as a man. In order to gain those characteristics I was lacking when I first came here, definitely feel confident to going into the Space Force.
Tre Bugg, thanks for the time, and good luck this coming season.
Yes, sir. Thank you.